They called him lunatic when he was just a boy. Didn't think his lunacy would make him one of the richest men in the world. George R.R. Martin was born rich, his family had millions, but that didn't stay long as they were inflicted with poverty. He used to walk on foot every day to his school because of the lack of money, and was always moving from place to another with the family because they didn't have a house. He used to see his family sinking in debts without external help or a near solution. What worsened his sadness was seeing his classmates doing things he always hoped for. He used to escape his grief by reading books in the library that made him have a wide imagination for a child. His intellect was extremely odd, and his perception of things was incomprehensible. He just imagined himself out of this harsh world and this unjust life, but his classmates bullied him for his indulgence in fantasies. I hated my classmates so much, if I could kill them, I would. He decided to keep his fantasies inside his head and empty them on paper in the form of stories, and thought if he could sell them to other children, they might understand him. He wasn't seeking money in the first place, but felt so happy of children gathering around him. Before graduation from college, a local magazine published one of his stories. He was excited and decided to continue his study. He traveled to the city, where bigger chances awaiting, to follow his dream as a writer. But he had to live with 5 residents in a small house, so he could afford a cost that didn't bother him, because his dream was taking the lead. He spent some time writing stories and selling them at low prices. At that time, he met the love of his life, Gail. He soon married her, and abandoned his dream for the sake of her happiness. He worked as a university lecturer to save some money, until an unexpected thing changed all of his plans. His true and only friend suddenly died. That made him depressed and brokenhearted, just to realize that life is too short. So he left his teaching work and focused on fulfilling his old dream, writing. But things went south when his beloved wife decided to leave him. The woman whom he sacrificed a lot for turned her back at him and moved away. That was a heartbreaking strike that drove him to the world of writing again. His writings unexpectedly gained huge success, and another story of his was published, and he was nominated for 2 awards. From that point on, George became a popular star. He kept working until he was asked to write some episodes for a TV show. Directors were amazed of his vivid imagination and asked him to write more episodes, and that was just the beginning. George was secretly working on a special novel, unaware of what it would become. That novel has become uniquely famous in our age when it was adapted to a TV show. The name of that show is Game of Thrones, one of the most popular TV series ever made. Because of it, George ascended to a higher level. He was nominated for more than 7 global awards, and now he is married to Paris to spend his era of success with her. He proved everybody that his imagination has been the torch of his success. The one who fears failure has already failed. George R.R. Martin.